Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
And now in the box, Robin Yount. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fouled off.
First pitch, 115.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first down. And look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here is the second baseman, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In comes the center fielder. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Batting third, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
That brings up Prince Fielder, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Wong at second, Fielder at first, 1 gone. swing and a line drive. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short out.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Arenado is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 1-0, here it is. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Here comes Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in next, Lou Brock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And it's 1-1 to Brock. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So next to bat will be Michael Lee, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Two and one.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
In the dirt here, throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Smith at third. Brock stands at second, no outs. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way to this start.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire, a potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two now. He just catches the outer half.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
At the plate now, Stan Musial. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As The first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Popped him up. Yount into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
That brings in Tommy Edman. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering.
Forward. 1-0.
Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Shaw will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Cards lead it 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 strike.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this
Ouch, that one hit him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So to get his day started at the plate, Travis Shaw trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Shaw, an Ohio native. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Freddie Peralta. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. To the plate now, Robin Yount. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Colton Wong will stand in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Brewers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Half of the second set to go, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Here comes the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Flaherty stands at second with no outs. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Lou Brock, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
The 2-0 on the way.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Kicks and deals. Michael Lee will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Lifted in the air out to left. Braun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Now at the plate is Mark McGwire. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. To 1-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 1. And now Prince Fielder worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. And he takes ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Ball 2-0. You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Block waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Yelich bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Musial arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Narvaez grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at a called strike. Musial aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter number
You know, as a
19.
former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now the 2-1. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the
Now
pitcher's
batting,
best friend
the
right
pitcher.
there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here it comes, 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Garcia has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Fouled off. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Looking at his career totals, Shaw hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here
now
to begin inning number 4.
The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
In now, Freddie Peralta. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brett Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Sealer.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball hot.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The left fielder, number
Hey, I
20.
can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Lou Brock, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Brock stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Smith on at first, nobody out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Michael Lee.
So now to the plate, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now it'll be Mark McGwire. He doubled his last time up. From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Yadier Molina in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that one yanked just foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Fielder trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game. That RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Standing in now, Stan Musial. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But that'll land foul, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
Up next for the Cardinals.
That's just your classic Griffey knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And he takes a called strike 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Trevor Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Popped him up. Narvaez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that's second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping in now, Prince Fielder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch on the way. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Fielder is off at first with 2 away. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he misses with it, 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, it's really hard as a pitcher when you're not able to throw the ball in the strike zone to try to get some outs. And that really was his demise in this one. 5 walks, had a difficult time finding the strike zone.
Next up, Lou Brock. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Michael Lee swinging a little blooper to center. Yount takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25. Mark.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the stretch.
Ball inside.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Fouled off. The 3-1 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there on the first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Genesis Cabrera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
All set for the start of the inning. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Cabrera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Oh.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get into a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next, it'll be Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Richard.
Lorenzo Cain will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the AB now. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Up, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Eric Yardley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in once again is Stan Musial. Delivered an RBI single last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This is foul right side. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips 19. One up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robin Yount. First delivery to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Prince Fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball. 1-2.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
No, that's high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Carpenter.
From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball. No strike.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-0. That's down into left center for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Braun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Digging in will be Lou Brock. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 9-2 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Lee has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next to hit is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two and 0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, Narvaez.
Next, here is Narvaez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the AB now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
3-0.
Travis Shaw would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Michael Lee.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Up next, Yadier Molina. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Wong has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Dan Musial.
Striding in is Stan Musial. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Gallego.
At the plate now, Giovanni Gallegos. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 9th inning coming up The Cardinals lead it 10-2. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jordan.
For bigging in next will be Travis Shaw, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter, the pitcher, Eric Yardley.
Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
And
ball
there's
2.
ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Robin Yount, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
The batter, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season. Freddie Peralta worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.